spot right now. So Prevost goes in with a strong run. Jared Jones will probably lay back and put a little bit of weight on the nose of that car for the run coming up later on today. Afton Swanson, young lady out of Denver, Iowa. Recent college graduate, moving into the working world. New Spitzer chassis race car. Hubby Joe out there taking a look at everything. Blown Big Block Chevrolet. They're in the hydrographics business, at least Joe is. It's where you lay the paint on the water and dip your component into the paint on the water. Hydrographics, great way to get things done. Had my Yeti cup dipped with carbon fiber. Made it look a whole lot cooler than the way Yeti sold it to me. Kathy Fisher alongside, the young lady from the TV shows that we see on TV. The Dragoness, as she's saying now. More exhaust, K&N filter. Pro Charged machine. She hustles down track 627, 213 miles an hour. Afton goes 654 at 219. Kathy's crew goes down to get her. They're going to pass out some Dragoness prizes to the lucky fans along the fence. The first 20 fans back to the pits. Over on the Bud side, they're right down there by the scoreboard. They can tell them what they ran. Get an extra Dragoness prize. So Kathy goes 627, 213 at low ET. Good for the number one spot right now. Afton goes in 654 at 219. 15. And Tom Fisher's 835 is the number 31 number. Here's Tom Elliott, Brooks, Kentucky-based runner on the right-hand side. Have not seen a good lap out of Tom yet. Kathy Fisher pulling up her hot rod over on the right-hand side of the racetrack. The young lady in the 5th season. As co-host on Performance TV on the Velocity, MAV TV, and Revin Networks. Looks like Tommy's got problems. His car losing fire. Not one to come back to life. And for Tom and Suzanne, the gang making the tow from Brooks, Kentucky. And they're not going to be able to make the hit. Kathy Fisher for Armor Coat, Ceramic Coating, Ohio Crankshaft, K&N and Borla, Mickey Thompson Tires, and Sunoco Race Fuel. Asking you to come by the trailer. After the pass, the first 20 fans back to the pit area that can tell us what they ran during this lap will get a exceptional Dragoness prize for the young lady out of Lima, Ohio. American Race Cars, chassis machine, Pro Charged, Big Block combination. Tom Elliott's car still running, just wouldn't go backwards. Kathy Fisher sitting and waiting patiently. Her shot getting ready to come now. She's number 11 at the 627. She's in. Tom Elliott over on the right-hand side. He's not. He wants it. He's not. Kathy's car hooking, booking, crooking down the racetrack. 635, 214. 731, 129 miles an hour by the hair on his chinny chin. Tom Elliott's in the show for now. Number 29 on the qualifying sheet. You know that record bump we were talking about? Well, it ain't going to happen. Kathy stays number 11 in the Dragoness machine. Tom Elliott goes to 29. The bump now becomes Tom Fisher. The other end of the racetrack gets the nose of the car. Across that finish line stripe first and moves on to round number 2. Richard Fritsch and Afton Swanson making their laps down the racetrack as our next pair comes up. The young lady Kathy Fisher, the Dragoness out of Lima, Ohio for Armor Coat, Ohio Crankshaft, K&N Filter, Borla Exhaust, Mickey Thompson, Sunoco, Pro Charger, Mosier Engineering over here on the right-hand side. Kathy, long-time co-host on Performance TV, taking on Michael Shields. Norwalk-based, 32 Bantam there on the left-hand side. Pro Charged, Big Block. Hubby Kevin putting the motor together. They had problems at Indy. qualified for the field, took it home, or took it back to the pits. Found out they had some issues they weren't going to deal with there at the racetrack. Took it home, got it fixed. Came out and ran a stout 6:27 in qualifying. For Michael Shield, let's just say that short wheelbase Phantom has been a bit of an adventure. Shield over there on the left-hand side, sticks the nose out in front and goes 6:44 at 207 miles an hour for the win. 6:46 by Kathy comes up 60 thousandths of a second short down at the other end of the racetrack. And no, not going to be happiness in that campground this afternoon. Better on the tree was Fisher. Just not enough there at the other end. I think she gave the stripe away, and Shield took it happily.